Bob Scott here with acretown.com. Today I'm going to show you our latest listing in Lincoln County, Missouri. We've got a 3.88 acre lot for sale in a platted subdivision. This little pin up here at the top of this Google Earth image is the location of the lot. You can see it's just outside St. Louis. We got St. Louis County right here, St. Charles County, this outline, and Lincoln County, this blue outline. So you're about an hour and 10 minutes from downtown St. Louis to get to the property. So we zoom in here, you see location of Moscow Mills, Troy, Missouri, and Winfield. You're about 10-15 minutes drive outside of Troy, Missouri. So very close to hospitals, grocery stores, hardware store, that's that sort of thing. And here we've got the Hwy River State Park. Lots of hiking trails and outdoor activities to do here, and very close to the Mississippi River over here to the east of the property. So we continue to zoom in. You see the entire subdivision here. It's roughly 20 lots in the subdivision. This lot is a corner lot located right on the intersection of Harrell Road and Spring House Lane. So you are on paved road access to the property, which is a fantastic feature. And I'm going to come down here and get a little bit of the topography. You can see it's mostly level, slopes back towards the east of the property. You do have Bob's Creek that runs along the back of the property here. And you can see it runs all along in the back of all these other properties in the subdivision. And a good amount of the subdivision has already been built out. And I'll show you some examples of the homes that people are building in this area. There's a few other lots still undeveloped. So let's switch over to the drone video. I'm going to play a little bit of this drone video for you and talk through it if there's any points of interest, but the full video is also on our website, so you can check that out. So here we're looking south, kind of rotating around the lot. The lot line is just beyond this tree line here. So you're pretty much surrounded by trees on all sides. Best location of a home site is probably here in this cleared area here. The pad is a little bit higher. You can see it slopes back probably 10-15 feet higher than the back of the lot here. So best location for a home is right around here where this yellow mouse cursor is. Continue to skip forward a little bit. Here we're looking west. Here's the paved road access, Spring House Lane. Here's the neighboring home. Has a walkout basement. You can build essentially the same thing here. The walkout on the back facing the creek. Pause this for a second. So the property line, you can see right here about where the neighbor has stopped mowing the grass. He's got a little bit of stuff that it's actually over the property line. If you're on this northwest corner, you're going to see the power located right here, and that's basically the edge of the property line. So you follow that straight to the east, to the east, and that'll show you about where the property line is. You can see a better picture of it here. Right along this line is where he stopped mowing. You're really nice and private from the neighbors, from the rest of the subdivision, and from the street Harrell over here, which is great. Got privacy on three sides. Let's skip forward to some of the overhead images. There we go. That's the one I wanted to show you. So like I said, this full video is on our website if you want to watch the whole thing. So now we're starting at the very southern edge of the property. We've got Harrell Road here on the top of the picture, Spring House Lane. And the property line on the southern edge does go past Bob's Creek here. It's approximately at this point. And we're just going to do a straight flyover here. Here's the best proposed home site. Another little small feeder creek here. And here is where the property line is. You can see this power box right here. And you can see the neighbor's house come into view. This is a great example of what you can do with the property. Similar setback to this house, 50 feet from the main road here, Spring House Lane, is the best location for the house, and really putting in a single family home with a walkout basement is probably going to be the best bet with this house. So you can see they've got a little above ground pool here. So feel free to watch the full video on our site. Now I want to show you some more of the detailed pictures. If you go onto our website, you can click through all these pictures, show the lot from various angles and some of the attributes pointed out, like the corners, the lot line. Here's some of the other properties in the area. This is the neighbor we just looked at here. He's got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,861 square foot house. His estimate value is $300,000. Most of the homes in this subdivision are valued anywhere between $250,000 to $400,000. All these ones in this direct pocket. There's a few that back here along this ridge line in the back. See all big homes, 3 beds, 4-bedroom homes, close to 2,000 square feet. This one's really big, 7 beds, 3.5 baths, almost $400,000 value here. This neighbor built a little kind of studio in the back. Maybe it's got some barn doors on one side for a lawnmower. But you can see everyone really takes care of their lot very well. This guy fenced all the way around it, so it might even have horses. Horses are allowed here. Here's an aerial image of the lot line. You can see the creek here. Here's an aerial image of the whole subdivision. We've got the plat map on here as well. We're lot 22, 3.88 acres. Here's a survey that was done back in 2007. They showed the proposed home site up in that clearing, and here's that little bank of trees on the southern side. This was also part of the survey here. So all this information is on our site. We've really priced this thing to sell. Here's a similar property in this neighborhood for $35,000 for 3.73 acres, so not quite as big of a lot. It's also pretty heavily wooded, so you have to do a lot more clearing of trees, and it doesn't really slope as well, so you couldn't have a walkout. So in my opinion, not as nice of a lot, but you can see it's priced significantly higher. There's another lot in here for $47,710. They're selling a package of 2 lots, so a little bit bigger, but as you can see, almost twice the price that we've got ours at. If you want to look at what similar homes or lots are going for in Lincoln County, here's an image that was pulled directly from the multiple listing service. You can see sold comps down here. Note the dollars per acre. Cheapest listing here was $3,500 per acre. That was a distressed sale. You can see it moved quickly, only 4 days on market. They really priced it to sell, and some type of motivation here in the seller. Everything else on the market here is going for much higher, closer to $10,000 per acre on average. You see the range here, and you can see all the other prices of things that are active on the market. So this is everything else that's available in a similar price point and an acreage size. Here's some more images of the homes in the area. The minimum square footage of homes in this subdivision is 1,500 square feet. You can't build anything smaller than that. It's one of the older homes in the area, and they've kind of tucked theirs back behind the trees. This is the neighbor directly to the north, 20 Spring House Lane. It's another one that's on the western side of the subdivision, kind of tucked in the trees. And here's the biggest home that I can find in there, 3.76 acres, 7 beds, 3.5 baths. Another example of home. So homes are very nice, a lot of newer construction here. Some of the attractions in the area, as I mentioned, you have Hwy River State Park, the Shapley Ross House, Lake Lincoln's close by. Lots of things to do if you're into the outdoors. Here's what Craven River State Park looks like. You're 10-15 minutes outside of Troy, Missouri. You can see the driving directions from Google here. 45 minutes to downtown St. Charles. Hour and 11 minutes downtown St. Louis. Here's a topographic image of the lot. You can see there's this elevated section, which is the best place for the home site on the western edge of the property. And it kind of slopes back to the east towards the creek. A lot more images on our site. We've got ground level images as well. Just want to show you some of the more important ones. I'm not finding it here, but we'll make sure those ground level photos get uploaded to the site. So as I mentioned, it's 3.88 acres. Price right now is $24,997. We're not offering any financing on this lot. This is a cash sale only. And you can see that's in the Troy School District. We've got comps in the pictures and also an explanation here. Most of the homes are priced anywhere between $160,000 to $350,000. If you are interested in this lot, you can give us a call anytime. This is our cell number, 760-607-3300. Here's the assessor's parcel number. You're welcome to look any of this up, the legal description. Annual taxes for 2019 were $431. Annual HOA fees for the subdivision are $250 a year. And we've got GPS coordinates. So if you're ever out at the lot, if you wanted to plug one of these into Google Maps, we've got a link here on our website, which automatically puts it in here. If you just click this link when you're on your mobile device and then enter where you're coming from, this will give you driving directions directly to the property. Another great way to look at the property lines is an app called OnX Hunt, ONX Hunt. It is a hunting app, and it was designed for hunters, but it's a great app to actually be out on the lot and see the property lines when you're there in person. They do offer a 7-day free trial, and the great feature about it is it doesn't require cell phone service to actually use the app. It works off your phone's GPS. So if you're ever out there and cell signal's poor, you can still be sitting on the property looking at the app and actually walk the property lines. We got some more information here about doing that. We do have copies of the HOA rules. Just give us a call or shoot us an email, and we can get you a full copy of those. It's pretty standard. There's nothing too crazy in there. And as always, we price things to sell. We've shown you what things are going for in Lincoln County. We are investors. We pride ourselves on offering wholesale pricing. So this lot's going to go quick. If you are interested, give us a call. Lots more information here. The full drone video is listed along with some other information on Troy, Missouri. Hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to reach out to myself or Carly if you have any questions. Thanks.